Hi, my name is Emily, and this is my final video for social embeddedness. So who am I? I appreciate you wanting to get to know me. So some things about me are I am a daughter. I am a stepdaughter. I am a sister. I'm a stepsister, and I'm a half-sister. I have divorced parents. I grew up in a small town. I grew up in a predominantly white town. And some of the things I learned from this DST map is the things that are near and dear to our core directly relate to some of our outer circles, such as my father was not very involved in my schoolwork. Because of that, I had a negative experience and I got bad grades. A positive, though, is my mother was very proactive in my Girl Scout experience. And due to that, I got the best experience, and it was a positive, wonderful experience. Some other things about me are I grew up in a Republican family. My family is pro-life. My family is Christian. As you can see, I wear my cross all the time. Other things that I have been brought up believing is the man should be the main financial provider. The woman should be the caregiver. You should go to college. You need to have a good amount of money to be successful, and a lot of other things, but these are some main things that make up who I am. So some of the things that have influenced who I am today, definitely my parents' divorce. That had a huge effect on me. It has definitely made me a little weary about relationships. And then due to the divorce, caring for my brother, this made me a very caring, nurturing person. And then having nannies growing up. My nannies were from different countries, so I was exposed to different diversities, different languages, just different cultures in general. It made me an open-minded person. Some of my passions and biases. Well, some of my passions are the Special Olympics, baking, reading, and fishing. As you can see, I have my book here. I love to read. Some of my biases, though. According to a test that we had to take, it showed that I had a bias towards Black people and I had a bias towards homosexuals. This makes sense to me because a good majority of my friends are Black and I have quite a few close friends that are homosexual. What has influenced my development? I would say my family has been my biggest influencer. They have fueled me to go to college, they have supported me, they have helped mold me into the person I am today, and I will forever and always be grateful. The next thing are my friends. My friends have always been supportive, they have always had my back, and they've always pushed me to do the things I want to do and help me believe in myself. And then another thing is my previous careers. They have had a huge part in molding me into who I am and seeing my likes and dislikes. So, what career do I want to do? Well, I want to be a K-5 special education teacher. And why do I want to do this career? Well, I love working with children, and I admire the special needs community. So these two things have brought me to the conclusion of being a special needs teacher. And the biggest thing, and I know it sounds corny for most teachers to say, I really do want to make a difference in the world. So, how do some of my interests and needs tie into this career? Well, according to the reflection assignment I had to write, my interests relate to my career by having a lot of patience, having a lot of critical thinking skills, being a role model. I coach for the Special Olympics. This requires me to be a role model. This requires me to understand the special education community. These will all tie back into being a successful and professional teacher. And as a teacher, I hope that the impact I make on my community is that I influence the lives of many children and hopefully their families as well. I hope that I teach them that school and learning can be fun and that they can push past any disability that they have. So how do I get to this career? Well, according to the Illinois State Board of Education, this is what I need to do. I need to obtain my bachelor's degree. Right now, I am pursuing my bachelor's in educational studies. Then I need to obtain a student teaching internship. This is typically 12 to 16 weeks. From there, I have to take 2 different state exams. One of them is a generalized exam, and then one of them is a specialized exam geared towards special education. And then after that, I get licensed, and then I start applying for teaching positions. So where do I see myself in 3 to 5 years? It's a very hard question, but in 3 years, I would like to see myself graduated from college. In 5 years, I would like to see myself secured with a job. And in 10 years, I would like to see myself nearing being tenured, hopefully married with children, and working towards retiring, in 15 to 20 years. These are all things that I see for myself. Will they happen? I don't know. The future is uncertain. So my professional developmental plan for my career. As a teacher, you are required to do extra classes and continued education. According to the article we read about continued educations and professional developmental plans, there are many opportunities that the school will provide for me. And then some of the educational or training that I would like to do in addition to my bachelor's is my master's degree in applied behavioral analysis. I have talked to many special education teachers, and they have said that this is a great route for me to go. It will help me understand my students more, as well as give me a leg up amongst other teachers. So what are the next steps in my career? Well, the first thing I need to do is once I graduate college, I need to secure a job. I need to get myself in a community that I'm happy with and I love. The next thing would be to become tenured. And in between that, get my master's degree. And then from there, continue living as a happy teacher and working towards retirement. I really appreciate you taking the time to get to know me, and I've really appreciated this class, and I've learned so much about me. Thank you so much.